One day I'm talking about temptation and grace, two realities which are present in a person's life on a daily basis. When you are tempted, temptation comes from the evil one. When you are tempted, there is grace, God's presence, God's love to protect you, to keep you safe in any manipulation, in any temptation. And on the other side, to understand temptation and grace, you need to acknowledge within yourself, what is your belief? What is your belief in life after death? Many people nowadays, they don't think about it. They don't want to talk about it. They reject unconsciously the reality after death. So for them, temptation and grace does not exist. They do not exist at all. Sunday's reflection. 22nd February. Today's gospel is Matthew chapter 4, verses 1 to 11. And we read in today's gospel, then Jesus was led by the Spirit out into the desert to be put to the test by the devil. And he said, "Away with you, Satan. The Lord your God is the one to whom you must do homage. Him alone you must serve." So Jesus Christ is in that process of temptation by the devil, evil one. But the final moment of his temptation is stay away, go away. So temptation is the matter of manipulation. Satan, he cannot speak to you the truth. He cannot openly show to you his own faith. Why? Because once you hear the truth about Satan, once you see his true picture, face, you run away. You are totally afraid and seized by fear. So he's manipulating. And as far there is a manipulation, there's no sin yet. But once you get into the dialogue with manipulation, you listen to his words, you become like the Eve, that you want to become like God. And then the Eve, she rejected God's love and God's will, committed sin. And that is the end of getting into the dialogue with the Satan. On the other side, you have the grace. Grace is not a word, it's the reality. Is the reality of salvation given to you by God through Jesus Christ, his death and on the cross and resurrection. And grace is, you practice grace through prayer. Gospel of Mark, chapter 14, verse 38, Jesus says, just be aware and pray so you are not taken by the temptation. Pray. Pray is the moment you get into the dialogue. You listen to God's grace and to his words. On the other side, give worship only to God and serve only God. That is the reality that keep you safe from the manipulation, from the lies that speaks to you Satan in any moment of temptation. So learn and choose. Whom do you want to get into the dialogue? The Satan or Jesus Christ, who gives you life now and fullness in God's kingdom.